Hello, welcome back to Star Trek Resurgence. If I am correct, then I suspect this might be the last part of my Let's Play of this game. It is supposed to be about a 10 to 15 hour, it is supposed to take about 10 to 15 hours, and that's coming right up. And, it very much feels like we are getting close to the end. It really feels like we're getting close to the end of the game. Belly of the beast. Vision out of that helmet, it looks like. I was thinking it might.
These are the arteries of power coming from the cortabula at the heart of the Aphelion. I can feel it coursing through my own body.
In a good way or a bad way? Good way, bad way, or sexy way?
Look there. I cannot move as freely inside this ship. Those emitters are why. If they were deactivated, I could travel past this chamber without setting foot in it.
Only Takan can use Takan technology. How do I turn them off?
Place these on the emitters. It will suppress their effect. The guards none the wiser.
Got it.
I'm coming too.
If we both get caught, it's over. If it's just me, you can try again after I fail.
Well then, don't screw it up.
Makes sense. But it's also, do wish I was able to bring her with me. Or just let her do it for me. She might be better at the stealth than I am.
I can't phase or any of the guards. It'll alert every Takan in here.
Yeah, okay. Huh? I thought I saw someone.
Well, you didn't.
Is someone there? Got
Okay,
you.
I screwed that one up. Alright. So I'm actually not entirely sure where I'm supposed to be going.
I
Stop!
can't phase or any of the guards.
What the hell was that? Like, how did she shoot? How did I get seen from behind the wall?
I can't phase or any of the guards. It'll alert every Takan in here.
Yeah, like, I don't think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I assume that I'm just supposed to, like, move around the area. Alright. Now I'm just going to... wait for her to leave that station so I can go up the stairs, because I assume that's where I'm supposed to be going. Thank you for not noticing me.
Those guards can see the whole room from there. How am I gonna get past them? Huh. Maybe the crystal's portal gave me will get a reaction out of these consoles. It worked! Better move.
Interact with consoles to draw enemies to them. This may make some areas more safe.
Someone hiding?
Of course not. No one here? I'm about to die.
Who's there? I must be seeing things.
There's no one here. Stop being silly. Stop being silly. There's no one.
I see you. Calm. What the?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I'll be honest, I'm giving serious consideration to just redoing this whole thing and just failing and redoing this in story mode. Just to make it easier on myself.
Two to go.
I'll wait to see if I do fail at any point, I will probably just restart in story mode, because I don't like stealth. It is not something that I am particularly good at. Not sure if I actually have to be crouching here, but couldn't hurt.
An intruder!
Okay, that's pretty hilarious. And where's it going this way? Turn around again. So they will all be dead or one of us. All the more reason to be cautious. Galvin should just destroy them and be done with it. There are many more worlds to vie for. We do not need this pathetic collection of the weak and feeble. That captain known as Rydak has left an impression on Galvin. I believe he wants to vie for her most of all.
It's the same as another. Victory is all that matters. What was that? You're finished!
Yeah. Alright, honestly, I hate stealth. I dislike stealth enough, I am just going to, let's go ahead and skip the stealth section. I'm just gonna go ahead and cheat my way around.
We shouldn't underestimate them. They've been surprisingly resilient so far.
They're just delaying the inevitable. Soon they will all be dead, or one of us.
All the more reason to be cautious.
Galvin should destroy them and be done with it. There are many more worlds to bioform. We do not need this pathetic collection of a weak and feeble.
That captain known as Rydak has left an impression on Galvin. I believe he wants to bioform her most of all.
One inferior life form is the same as another. Victory is all that matters.
Agree to disagree, bud. Agree to disagree. In regard to console, I don't really feel the need to do that. Even if I weren't cheating, I could get past them this way. Which is the thing I need to... And even though I'm cheating, I'm still gonna try to at least pretend that I'm trying. Hey, dude. There we go. Jeez. Long stealth section.
One left.
why yeah. Honestly, feeling pretty good about my decision to cheat my way through this. Because it's long. It probably would have taken a really long time to get around to do this one.
An intruder!
I assume that's where I need to get to.
Who's there? You! Stop!
Oh. I was no longer in story mode. I guess because I finished one section. Like I said, I don't enjoy stealth. Like, I probably could have done it. I'm sorry. Like, I could have done it. I probably could have done it relatively easy. I could have figured it out. It probably wouldn't have taken that long. But I don't enjoy stealth. It's not something that I enjoy doing. I don't play stealth games. I've never played stealth games. It's not something that I'm accustomed to. So, yeah, story mode it is for this thing.
Well done.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, thanks. He congratulated me on a job well done.
More emitters. Guess we can't teleport the rest of the way.
Hey, where'd everyone go? The hell? Everyone else just disappeared on me. Alright. Sure. They said that sometimes they don't really... It seems like they don't really expect you to look around.
That craft can take us to the main power chamber.
No way we can make that jump.
When I was younger, maybe.
You getting boastful, old man? It does kind of feel like, hey, I could have done it. I could have done it when I was younger. I could have done it before. But yeah, bad hip now. Knees are going a little bit. So I could, but when I was a kid, when I was younger, definitely, I could have done it.
Huh. This might control that craft. Portal, a little help?
I should be able to bring it to us.
Only question is, will that? Yes.
There!
hell? I've got this thing set to maximum stun. How are they getting up?
Something's different about the Takan here. Stunning isn't an option.
Get in!
My shoe. There we go.
This would go faster if you did something about them.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm about to die here.
Concentrate fire!
Yeah, I'm gonna do story mode again. Because again, I don't... The combat in this game is not...
Surrender!
This would go faster if you did something about them.
I'm sorry, I'm trying. Too many of them.
It's a guardian! He's with them!
We have to sink that other ship. Shoot the pilot!
Enemy pilot must be shot down. The force field protecting the pilot will take a lot of damage before it goes down. The force field is down, the pilot is vulnerable. I don't know where the ship I don't know where I'm supposed to be shooting. Story mode. Hey, got him. Just weirdly awkward angle. Well, those guys are dead.
Guardian! You saw what they did to our ancestors! How do you stand with them?
Like that, apparently.
We've left them behind. I've seen it with my own eyes. They're not real Takan. We were conquerors, not parasites. The souls I pushed your captain to spare will not be used for this end. I will see to that.
I'll tell you what these Scions are. They're fanatics. They won't stop for anything.
Yes, so we must be fanatical in return if we are going to stop them.
No hesitation. This ends here.
I mean, I'm not quite sure I agree with that.
Doing everything I can, but I can't shake her!
No-win scenario.
I figured without me you didn't stand a chance. I'm here for the ship and the crew, not for you. I couldn't just sit in my quarters, waiting to get turned into a Takan.
Your timing's perfect. We need your help now more than ever.
Clearly.
The only reason they haven't destroyed us is because we have bioformed Takan on the ship.
When she returned to the bridge in the heat of the final battle, Bedrosian was glad to hear Jara express how much her help was needed and appreciated. I'm here for the ship and the crew. And on behalf and the ship and the crew, thank you for it.
That's why they're targeting our engines.
If we lose the engines, we can't avoid the bioforming ray.
We might not be able to...
Brace for impact!
Nice save.
They're here!
Titan, I assume. Pretty sure that was the Titan that just saved my ass.
We're being hailed by the USS Titan.
Put them through.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Resolute. We got here as fast as we could. Looks like you've got your hands full with this monster. That flying chandelier really packs a punch.
You'll keep going as long as you can.
We're damn glad to see you, Captain. We could use all the help we can get.
I told you I'd be here. So, what are we up against?
No. It's happening again.
After Riker arrived at the head of the Starfleet Armada for the climactic battle, he was pleased when Jara sounded so grateful. I could have joked about time, but...
We have to warn them. Open a channel to all Starfleet ships immediately.
Starting emergency transmission.
This is
I don't see... Lowell, Kimball...
Captain Jara Rydek of the USS Resolute. The ship we're fighting is armed with a bioforming ray that can transform your entire crew instantaneously. And they've stolen our shield algorithms, so there's nothing we can do to stop them. Avoid being hit at all costs.
I wish we'd known that before we got here.
And there's a ship lost. Can't really see what ship
They're gone. Just like that. We have to destroy that ship. Otherwise, it won't be long before they're coming after us.
They could all be Takan. Or none of them. We can't assume anything yet. And we can't afford to be wrong.
I can't attack another Federation ship. I need alternatives. Full impulse power. Take us in for a closer look.
Aye, Captain.
Yeah, I'm curious what ship got hit. Well, that answers that question.
That's not a Starfleet ship. The Takan have it.
Shields at full power!
Not that it's helped. Past?
Shields are holding up against their attacks. But they won't for very long.
Fire Fire phasers!
Firing. Shields at 60%. Heavy damage reported in astrometrics.
Handar, evasive maneuvers! Get us out of here!
Aye, Captain!
Nice move.
Don't worry, Resolute. We've got your back.
Nice Scottish accent there. Also, thank you very much to whatever ship that
Their
was.
weapon systems are offline.
Now's our chance. Finish it. We can send Galvin a message. Let him know exactly what he's up against. And that we're willing to fight to the very end.
No.
Take out their engines. Fire when ready.
Targeting their engines. Commencing fire. Now.
Well, that's a couple more ships. 3 more ships.
Captain Rydick, the Aphelion is too much for any one of us to take on alone. But collectively, we might just have a shot.
On our way. Full impulse power.
Aye, Captain!
Also, you're smaller, try to get behind. Yeah, attacking the bioforming race.
Target the bioforming ray. Fire photon torpedoes.
Firing photon torpedoes.
That seems like the smart choice. Yeah, it's probably heavily guarded, but so are the other things.
I've lost helm control.
This is
Trying to
good.
re-establish.
Power levels are dropping all over the ship, but our engines are still running strong.
This is what happened to the Enterprise.
They're draining our energy.
We're caught in it too.
I hope the away team is having more success than we are.
I mean, they'd kind of have to be at this point. Lost like 4 ships at least. And we're all caught in an energy draining ray, so.
If there is a way to disable the Aphelion, it's there. We strike at the heart.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't be heavily defended.
The Cortabula. I can feel the energy.
Don't get too used to it. We're gonna take that thing down.
Well, that's a concerning sound. This seems difficult to climb, but sure. So, this seems awful. So, anyone have any ideas, or am I just gonna walk right into this energy field. Yeah, okay. Sure. Oh. Over this side.
I wouldn't do that. We have to turn off this energy field to enter. I must do it. It requires the hands of a Takan.
Of course it does.
Is it working?
It started.
Is the opening wide enough to get through?
Not yet.
Well, is it wide enough?
No, but I can see the Cartabula.
What about now?
Still a little bit on the... Still a little bit narrow.
Ah! I still can't get in.
Stand back. I'll try again.
It's fluctuating a bit. Nice combat roll. Hey, Miranda! Good to see you.
Portal 6-3!
That's fancy.
I'm not going to remind you of the oath you took. I want you to remember why you made it. Your bond to your people. You can bring your empire back, and all you have to do is nothing. Stand back, and we will handle them.
I think he's
So much time doing nothing.
Yeah, he's about to give an answer.
Now, I will take action. I will exterminate these heretics. This won't take long. I'll be back.
Wait! You need to open the energy field.
In due time.
I got a bad feeling, actually, dude.
If you can get to the Cartabula, don't wait for me.
We'll hold the line.
The gap isn't much wider. Can we get through?
Maybe we can widen it with a containment field from the tricorder. Oh!
I don't think we can crowbar our way in.
It takes a Takan to do it.
That's not good. That's bad.
That's far enough.
Hey! Leave my big buddy alone. He's my buddy. Hey! She's also my friend.
Carter, I could have killed you both, easily. But the part of me that is still Miranda won't let me. She compels me to bring you into the fold. I will make you one of us. Trust me, this is the best outcome you can hope for.
Miranda wouldn't want that.
You don't know her like I do.
Aww. Carter's continued refusal to join her as a sign of the flame will haunt Miranda the rest of her life. And she took it as a sign the relationship simply wasn't meant to be after all. Aww. I will say this does kind of spoil that we probably will be able to bring her back. The fact that it's like it'll haunt her for the rest of her life. That indicates that we're probably going to be able to bring back at least some of the people who got possessed. Anyway, that just opens the door for Tall Girlfriend. The funny thing is, this is probably actually best case. This is probably the best option
Soon you'll understand.
This is tough.
Finally, we can be.
Did she just get killed?
Rejoin the flame.
Oh. Well. Rest of her life didn't last very long at all, did it? That is a very short rest of her life. But anyway, yeah, this is really the only way to get to the field.
Ego sequo, parego etos segnumi.
Are you all right? Carter, I'm sorry I hesitated. I tried to keep her from getting you. If I'd just shot her sooner, you wouldn't be like this.
I had my chance. I could have killed her too.
Proud of Carter when he opted to be bioformed inside the Aphelion. And more than a little worried as well.
She's really gone. For good. I can't believe it.
It had to end this way. She was suffering. And now it's over.
I suspect there's probably a way to save her, but I'm just guessing at that.
Miranda got Carter.
Have Draconian blood now.
Yep.
You must go and finish this, my brother.
Aww, Portal. Dang. At least he went out a hero.
I can read it.
Yep, I'm sufficiently Draconian to be able to do this.
What is this? Who are you?
Carter Diaz.
Tell me now! I demand it!
You're talking to the guy that's in charge. Pipe down while I work.
Carter, you're kind of scaring me.
It's okay. I'm still in control.
For now, but probably not for much longer. So, work fast.
We've reached the Cartabula.
That's great. Are you all okay?
Yeah, we're inside. That's what matters.
Hey! Damaging my ship. Or not, actually, it wasn't my ship, but damaging that ship. Hey, damaging the pretty paint job. How dare they?
2 of ours are keeping the bioform ships at bay, but they can't hold them off forever.
Getting remote telemetry from the away team tricorders. I'd recognize that anywhere. Our warp core resonant frequency is one of the readings.
They're bleeding us dry. But they're not just taking our power, they're routing it through the Cartabula.
Do I have to go through a damn maze now? It's not a maze, just just gotta go a long way around. Examine strange present. Yeah, I do wonder when you're struggling with Miranda, if you're like good enough. I suppose like probably if you've made some of the right choices, like if you've made the right choices in your previous conversations with her. And I do wonder, like, there's that bit where it gives you like the circle, and you have to hold the smaller circle inside the bigger circle. The target you have to hold is really small. I do wonder if you're like super good, and if you're able to hold it there, if that does save you from having to be turned. Would make sense. Where are you? No, she's gone. Okay. I thought like that little bit there was console. She's gonna help me save myself. I assume that's what she's doing.
There. That's the Resolute's warp core resonant frequency.
And these others?
Oh.
That frequency matches the Titan's warp core resonance. And these two are the Kimball and the Lowell.
They're both Steamrunner class. Same engine platform.
They're just tuned a little differently. I must be getting information from the bioforming, but this warning, it means that it's struggling with the power stacked up at close frequencies.
The Cartabula can't handle the dissonance?
Maybe.
This is Westbrook. Are you reading these Starfleet engine signatures?
We are. And you need to see this. The Steamrunner class frequencies are causing problems for the Aphilion's energy source. Sending visuals now.
Curious.
They're vulnerable. We have to use this.
You can break a wine glass if you play the right note loud enough.
Sir?
Dude?
The Takan are so arrogant, they're letting us right in the front door with this energy drain. We can tune our warp core output to those frequencies. Get all our ships to do the same. Push it to maximum levels and we might be able to crack the wine glass, the Cartabula, and take their ship offline.
Ah, good old Star Trek. Good old Star Trek simplify things with an analogy. Good old Star Trek solve it with an analogy. Like a balloon when something bad happens. Sorry. Had to throw in a Futurama reference there.
There is merit to the theory. But if we attempt this, it would preclude any other course of action.
It'll work. It has to.
If this is going to succeed, we'll need all Starfleet ships to pitch in. We aren't alone anymore. We need to leverage that.
I will create a high-energy static warp shell.
We'll need the away team to guide us to the right frequency.
We read you, Resolute. You're putting a lot of faith in us, Captain. That's a hell of a plan. We don't want to let you down.
You got it.
I've got faith in you, and the rest of this crew. Now let's give them hell!
Yes, Captain.
Funny how some of the subtitles don't actually...
I found an eject routine for the Cartabula.
So we can disengage it, just like we did with the Zeldy's warp cores.
Yeah, but it'll only activate if this thing gets completely overloaded.
So we gotta take it right up to the edge of destruction.
We are increasing the warp core resonant frequency now.
You can't do this.
Sure I can.
You'll destroy everything I've waited for.
If that thing wants to take over, it's going to have to go through the both of us. And I'm not going to let that happen. You hear me? I'm gonna fight it right along with you, Carter.
Maybe she's the one I'm supposed to be dating.
I can always count on you. You'll stand by me to the end.
This isn't the end.
Is something wrong?
Might not be the end, but you'll stand with me to the end anyway. Felt overwhelmed with emotion when bioformed Carter was struggling for control on the Aphelion and told her he can always count on her. Like I said, they're a duo. They're, you know, Diaz Netzler.
No, we're fine.
Do you see our output frequency changing?
We do.
What is the impact on the Aphelion systems?
Hold on, I can do better than this. I know it. Now that this plan's in action, I have more to work with.
Inertial dampeners are failing.
Warp output at 85%. They're taking the bait. Now we need the rest of the fleet.
Open a channel to anyone left on our side.
Opening a channel.
This is the Resolute. We're sending instructions to all ships to output maximum warp power at the designated frequency. We believe this will disable the Aphelion.
We don't know that. All we know is it'll siphon up our energy much quicker. You're leading us to disaster. Are you out of your mind? That has given them exactly what they want. You can't just expect us to turn belly up.
Our strength in Starfleet comes from our ability to work together, especially when everything is on the line.
I can get behind that, Captain Rydek. We're adjusting the Titan's warp output to match the Resolute's.
Thank you!
I suggest the rest of you do the same.
And if he says it, everyone else pretty much has it. One of the things where it's like, God damn, if that guy does it, then we have to do it, because he's... How many times has he saved the galaxy? Fine, we'll follow that dude in following your lead.
That's it. They're falling in line.
This is the Takahashi. Adjusting our engines now.
Also, I like her accent.
The Cartabula, it's compensating, counteracting our interference. But some of these other frequencies are causing spikes too. I'm gonna find a new target range for the Resolute.
I wonder if maybe just a bunch of different frequencies.
Let me try this out. Here. This one's hitting the hardest. If they all converge here, it'll provide the maximum disruption to the Cartabula.
Got it. We want to overload this thing, push it to the brink, but not past it. You sure about this frequency? If we go too far, we won't just be destroying the Cartabula. We're going to take a lot more with us. I don't want to be responsible for that.
I'm sure. I bet my life on it.
That's kind of...
It's all our lives. Sending data to the Resolute.
I like that dry delivery of "it's all our lives."
The away team has sent us an updated target resonance. Sending it to engineering now.
We are now running our core at 105% of recommended capacity. If we try to meet that frequency, we will generate a harmonic imbalance of our own and risk a warp core breach. I must warn you, these are precisely the engine conditions that Captain Solano's experiment brought about.
Oh. Cool. Cool.
A runaway reaction is a dangerous possibility right now.
We can't afford to start second-guessing ourselves. We need to stay the course.
Is my order beyond your ability to execute? Then you will follow it. We're all counting on you.
Yes, Captain.
Did he appreciate? After Chovak warned Jara of the dangers of a warp core breach at the height of the battle against the Aphelion, he was impressed by her unshakable confidence. I like that that's the way to handle a Vulcan. Can you do it? Then do it.
We got an overload here.
It's at the breaking point.
Time to eject?
What's happening? We got a problem. It's not gonna eject. We have to disengage the Cartabula manually. We lit this fuse. We gotta make sure it doesn't go off the wrong way. If we can pull hard enough on those levers, it'll dislodge this thing.
That's pushing, not pull. This is pushing, not pull.
Do this.
Sure I can. Did she almost get hurt? Oh, now it's on.
You'll destroy everything I've waited for.
Did I screw up? I'm afraid I may have screwed up. Thanks, Billy. Couldn't have done it without you.
We have full power.
And the Aphelion is shutting down.
Returning warp reactor to nominal output levels.
The Takan are running off reserve power now.
Finish it. The most precious time.
I saw what you did. The sacrifice you made.
Radiation levels are spiking.
It's coming from the Cartabula. We must have damaged it. Didn't get it out before it fractured.
Our work here is done. Let's get out of here. Three to beam back to the Resolute.
We can't lock on. Our transporters won't cut through the interference.
We can't stay here.
We're not getting away in that thing.
There. Maybe I can use this to get us out of here. I don't know if it can get us back to the Resolute, but we have to get away from here. Everybody on!
Radiation's lower here, but still too high for us to stay on this ship.
This is good, but we can do better.
And soon, I hope.
We gotta get all the way to the Resolute.
That thing is down, but not out. We'll handle the stolen Federation ships, but you need to get a crippling shot on the Aphelion.
A direct hit to its bridge will bring it down.
I can take us real close, Captain. Skim the hull of that thing where it can't get a clear shot at us.
Or
Or I can weave us through the battle and hope we don't get caught in the crossfire.
I don't want to get too close to that thing.
We can't take much more fire, Captain.
Handar can get us through it.
Handar can
Take us along the Aphelion's hull. Get us to the bridge as fast as you can.
Aye, Captain.
Handar can do what Handar says he can do.
We're almost in position for a shot at the bridge.
Photon torpedoes armed and ready.
Break off this attack, or I will be forced to eradicate you.
The Aphelion is still filling with lethal amounts of radiation, but it seems to be contained within the ship, for now at least.
But they have comrades on that ship, both living and waiting to be reborn. We're going to die in here if I don't care. We will never submit to your Federation. We are taking our rightful place as rulers over this galaxy. We can't do that if we're dead. I won't give up on the dream of a new day.
Sorry, man.
Radiation poisoning is a terrible way to go, but it doesn't have to be that way. We can render aid to your crew.
No. We've crossed the eons to get here. I won't stop now. Fire salvo!
Aww. Even when facing certain defeat, Galvin remained defiant to the end after refusing Jar's offer to send help. Sorry, man. Okay.
Now the radiation is rising here, too.
Targeting the Resolute?
I can't let you do that.
Tough luck.
Get on.
Is he gonna stay behind?
Damn it. I can't hold on to it. I have to make manual adjustments to enhance the signal pattern. From here.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna make it out.
No way. We're all leaving together. We've been through too much to split up now. We don't leave people behind. Got it?
I don't have long to do this. I'm bioforming. It's happening, Nilly. I have to be the one to do it.
Aww.
If you said that we'll be stuck here, give him to me, and I will save us, not them.
Stop it.
What's happening?
It's an internal struggle, and he's losing.
Not like this.
It's the Takan. In my head. It's trying to keep me from sending you back.
There has to be a way for you to...
There isn't.
The time is now.
Sorry, tall girlfriend.
That won't work. I told you. This body is mine now.
Not just yet.
No!
Okay, I guess you can have my body now.
Look out for each other.
The away team has beamed back.
We're in position and ready to fire, Captain.
I won't taunt.
Target their bridge.
Please, we target the ship. Pummel it to space dust. Like we did to so many others who dared to confront the
Fire.
Sorry, dude. I didn't want to do it. I would have saved you. I would have spared you. Saved all your lives.
Hey, Carter?
Nilly.
I thought you'd want to know we made it. And that you'll always be my family. Even if I don't get to see you again. You'll never really be gone.
I couldn't have done this without you, Nilly. We made a hell of a team, didn't we?
The best.
Cheers. Yeah, that's sad. Completely devastated after Carter sacrificed himself so she could live. And she will never forget his words about what a great team they were. Teamwork makes the dream work. And, yeah, I guess this dude can have the body now. Have my body now. Too late for it to do him any good, so sure, have it.
All decks secure. We have the bioformed on board, fully contained.
The Starfleet ships under Takan control have signaled their surrender.
Yay!
Good work, Captain Rydick. Next time I need some backup, I'll know who to call. I trust you won't have a problem with that.
Just say the word and we'll be there.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Captain, we're being hailed. It's the Aphelion.
On screen.
The radiation. We won't last much longer in here. Please, we surrender. We need your help. Please, beam us aboard your ship.
Yep.
I know what they've done, Captain. But we can't let them die.
Agreed.
They're our enemies today. But who knows what they could become.
You already offered help and they turned you down. Tried to destroy us. Why reach your hand out to them again?
It's what we do.
This is the fate they've chosen. Leave them where they are.
You can't do that.
It's the fate that Galvin chose, or Galvin. It's the fate Galvin chose for them.
We don't have much time. We submit. I don't know what else I can say. Please, we don't want to die.
This is what separates us from them. The fact that we can make a gesture of peace even after all our conflict.
Happy and relieved when Jara took his recommendation and chose to rescue and evacuate the surviving Takan aboard the Aphelion. Crushed when Jara ignored her advice and opted to rescue and evacuate the surviving Takan aboard the Aphelion. You know what? Yeah, I'm actually getting pretty okay with her resigning. She's got a bloodlust to her. And she's got a mercilessness to her that I don't agree with.
Set up containment fields in the docking bay and beam the Takan there. Crew of the Aphelion, shut down all systems. Lower your defenses and prepare to be transported.
Thank you.
Wonder if any of the other ships will help with that part. Hope so.
Carter! Hey,
Ooh. That hurts.
My first order of business will be to help reestablish the Hotari government and resume peace talks, genuine talks, with the Illidians.
And after that?
Who knows? I know I don't want to be queen.
You'll always be queen of my heart.
There's so much good I could do with just a fraction of your medical technology if I could bring it to my people. But I also want to see what else is out there. Maybe there's even a place for me in Starfleet. It would be hard to stay on Hotari forever. Not with all there is to experience, to learn.
Ooh. Help your people or join me. Honestly, a tough choice. Do I tell her to help her people or... I don't know. I honestly don't know what to suggest to her here. To heal her people or to join Starfleet?
My devotion to my people doesn't mean I don't want to explore all the galaxy has to offer.
When you're ready, Starfleet will be waiting for you. I'll even put in a good word at the Academy.
Thank you. Perhaps I can serve on one of your ships someday.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
But
you're welcome on my ship any time. Eternally grateful for Jar's efforts on behalf of the Hotari, and will give careful consideration to her invitation to join Starfleet someday.
There are pressing matters we must attend to before any of that. I can't thank you enough for all you've done. I'll see you again.
I do feel like if either of them had been the other gender, there probably would have been a goodbye kiss. Because there was definitely romantic subtext to a lot of their interactions. For the record, I know I'm not the only person who picked up on that either. You know, there were definitely people who picked up on romantic subtext between those two. So yeah, I do think that if either of them were the other gender, I do kind of feel like they probably would have had a kiss at the end. But sadly, no smooching. Good farewell, big girlfriend. Someday.
Starfleet has granted me the privilege of conferring this upon you. Though I'm sure Captain Solano would rather have been the one offering this. You have acted dutifully, and bravely through trying circumstances, I grant you the official rank of captain. I believe a great many wonders lie ahead for you, Jara Rydek. There appears to be nothing that can stand in your way.
Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life.
Left with the distinct impression that Jara has a bright future with Starfleet after the fight against the Scions of the Flame was over, and she wished him well for the future. That just feels like the thing to say to Spock, you know? It's what you gotta say to Spock.
Victory. Peace. These things never come without a cost. For some, it requires putting aside centuries of enmity.
They'll get along well, I think, those two.
For others, it takes facing complicated losses.
To Carter. How do you say goodbye to someone who isn't really gone? I thought I knew how to leave the past behind, but I've learned a thing or two.
Go see your sister.
And for too many, they had to pay the ultimate price. In time, history may forget their sacrifices, but those of us who were there never will. Now, all hands honor the dead. Captain Solano used to say that nothing ever stays the same. Entropy. It's the nature of the universe. As such, the crew of a starship can never stay the same. But while entropy says that order inevitably gives way to chaos, this crew has only grown stronger. More cohesive and coherent.
I hope Exlar got a
Bound
promotion.
by our shared struggles. And working together, helping each other, we're able to do more than we'd ever imagined.
Hey, yeah, she did. Bridge officer now.
Some of our differences couldn't be resolved. But perhaps that too can change. In time. Engage.
I assume there's a...
Space. The final frontier. As we take our next steps into the unknown, the greatest insights that lie ahead are what we learn about each other.
Yep.
We might even surprise ourselves. And no matter what threats we may come upon, or mysteries we face, we will not be shaken. We are stronger together. We are steadfast in our purpose. We are resolute.
I mean, that is basically the theme of Star Trek. Yeah. Exploring the galaxy is a way of exploring oneself. Yeah, I'm gonna let the credits roll. These people deserve to see. Yeah, they all deserve credit. They all did good work. They all did the best they could. They deserve to have their to have it scroll by. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed this game. Yeah, it was a pretty fun game. There were some of this gameplay, like some of the little gameplay elements felt a little forced, a little bit arbitrary. Bits where you'd have to like move your mouse over to select this thing, for just to give you the sense that you're doing something. There were bits that kind of felt like that. But for the most part, yeah, it's yeah, here's all the cast, of course. Michael did such a good job as Spock. Like, seriously, he sounded like Spock. He sounded like Leonard Nimoy. He sounded like the older version of Leonard Nimoy. It was an amazing impersonation. Huge credit to him. And yeah, other than that, I did enjoy the story. I like them, bringing back an element from very early in Next Generation. I like them bringing that back. Portal 6-3 at the Deccan Empire. Yeah, that's cool. That's the kind of, I'm sure Star Trek Extended Universe, the novels and stuff, I'm sure they already did a ton with Portal 6-3. But none of that was actually none of that was actually canon. This game is canon. Or I was wrong. They did nothing with Portal in the Extended Universe, it seems. Interesting. I was genuinely, actually surprised that they, that he didn't appear in any of the other stuff. Funny. Apparently, if you make bad choices, he can actually betray the team. I assume there's a lot of ways that this game can go based on the choices you make. There's probably a lot of different variations. Probably a way to save Diaz. Probably a way to save Miranda. I know there is a way to keep, what's her name, loyal to you. Petrosian, loyal to you. So, probably a lot of different pieces, depending on the choices you make. Very special thanks to Gene Runberry. Aw. And you! Aw, thanks! Yeah, it was a good story. It felt very Star Trek. It did feel very Star Trek, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that they made it feel like a Star Trek game. Now, let's try something here. Account dot Star Trek hyphen Resurgence.com/link. Verify. I just want to see. Come on. Alright, let me just. I'm curious to see. I assume that it shows the choices you made and probably like compares them to choices other people have made. I'm just curious. And 1 second here. Alright, so yeah, this site does just sort of compare your decisions to the decisions that other players made. So 77% raised shields against the energy wave, 82% defied Solana's orders, 62% had Edslar go before, or had Carter make Edslar go first. 90% were interested in a romantic relationship with Miranda. That didn't go great. 81% sided with Atari. Only 38% saved Bedrosian during the rescue mission on the Zelda. Kind of surprising, and I'm wondering if she does actually die if you don't save her. I genuinely don't know. It's early enough that there aren't there's not a lot of spoiler information about it just yet. So I don't actually know if she dies. Okay. So if you don't save her, apparently what happens is the console explodes in her face, burning her eyes, and she spends the rest of the game with a visor. Which is kind of cool. So I could have saved the other Zelda, but whatever. I stand by my decision. 44% did not support Solana's decision, did not inform Starfleet of the Conjure threat. 21% respected Solana's wishes and did not tell a Riker about the Steel Colors. So not a lot of people took my path on that. Most people apparently were like, "No, I'm gonna screw you, Captain." I chose to side with the captain in that one specific instance. Because I'd already been going against him quite a lot. I feel like, fine. But I did express the anger at him. 45%. I'm surprised. I would have expected more people would have saved Tatasca. So yeah, 45% saved Tatasca's life before the Zelda. I genuinely would have expected it to be more. 90% saved the Takan crystals. 72% chose Westbrook as new first officer. 95% sacrificed Carter. And had Carter bioform himself. Seemed like the obvious way to go. 94% saved the surviving Takan. It also shows details of relationships that don't really feel much need to go into. I do feel bad about the Truosian. So, yeah. One thing that's kind of surprising, Portal 6-3 is, like, I am genuinely surprised that the Star Trek Expanded Universe never did anything with Portal 6-3 before this. That's still genuinely surprising me. Anyway. Episode is now running definitely longer than usual for this Let's Play. Hour and a half. I've only done that once before. So, figured I'd check out this little choices site beforehand just to see it. It's neat. I think it's neat that it sort of allows you to compare your choices to the decisions other people made. And yeah, on the whole, fun game. There's clearly a lot of decisions that can be made, a lot of different choices to be made, which would allow the story to play out in different ways. So that does give it definitely a level of replayability that a lot of games don't always have. Even a lot of choice-based games don't always have. And it's not actually all that long. It's only, about 10 to 15 hours to do a playthrough. There's bits of it that are just annoying, that would be annoying to have to do over and over, or have to do on subsequent playthroughs. The fact that they've got a story mode really helps with that, I will confess. The fact that it's for, like, if you're failing repeatedly, they can just be like, no, screw this, just let me skip past this sequence. That definitely helps with the replayability, I think. Like for the combat sections and the stealth sections in particular. But other than that... yeah, this was fun to play. I did enjoy this game, as I enjoy so much Star Trek. And definitely glad I played it. No idea if I will end up replaying this game at any point. Hard to say. We'll see. Definitely won't be replaying it for the channel, but whether I replay it for my own entertainment, just to try making some different choices, I might do that. I want to see if I'm kind of curious how some of the choices play out, if it's possible to change some things. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. The next Let's Play I probably do. I want to play. I want to do a Let's Play of Life is Strange Remastered. I do want to do that one. So that's what I will probably end up doing next. We'll see if that one gets demonetized because I'm not muting the soundtrack, because that game's got amazing soundtrack. Yeah, I may as well mention, the music in this game is good too. Very good Star Trek-y music in this game. Like I said, it did a really good job capturing Star Trek vibes, which so many Star Trek games fail to do. Because so many Star Trek games end up being focused on combat. Especially space combat. A lot of them are just space combat simulators, which it's not what Star Trek is. That's not what Star Trek is about. They might be fun. I don't know. I've never played them. They might be fun. But it's not Star Trek. This one is very much more focused on the characters, on the choices they have to make, whether to live up to their ideals and all that. So, yeah. I like that I can replay the ending anytime I want, apparently. Just replay that closing sequence whenever I feel like. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. If not, well, it's not really my problem. I'm joking. I do hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I really enjoyed playing this, and I hope you enjoyed watching. So, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.